for a reason that she's fucking with you. She can't be alone. All the boys have stopped their.
Hey guys, so this is not a video that I normally do. I don't really do like product reviews and that kind of stuff, but I randomly came across this website a few months ago. Jennifer Batten, who used to play for Michael Jackson back in the 90s, like legit the first person I ever saw play guitar. She was doing a video where she was showing like all her gear, and she mentioned neck illusions and like her custom fretboard, and I was like, mate, I need that right now. So I literally went on her website, scoured through, and I found the most gorgeous design. It's like the Sistine Chapel creation of Adam picture. I instantly saw it on my Fender Durasonic, just the colors and everything. I thought that was gonna work so much. So I ordered that, but I also got a white perloid to go on my acoustic guitar as well. Obviously, we're in the middle of COVID-19. I ordered it like just as things were kind of kicking off, so I wasn't really expecting much. But as soon as I ordered it, the dude hit me up straight away and he was like, yeah, I'm going to try and do our best and try and get it out to you. But he also asked me what guitars I was going to put it on, because they actually cut it specifically to your guitar's measurements. And I just thought that was such a good touch, because obviously, yeah, every guitar is different. So it's really cool that they take the time to do that. I'm going to go more in depth as I tell this story, but all I will say is that if you are someone that is very specific about the fine details, they have a feature where you can actually give them the measurements yourself. I just told him that I have a Fender Durasonic and a Faith, whatever the fuck my Faith is, and I guess he just searched online and found the rough measurements and did it to that. And what I will say is it's like 98% like perfect. But if you're the sort of person that wants that hard accuracy, then you can actually just give them the specs yourself. I was way too lazy, and I also don't care that much, so I just told him what they were and they took care of everything else. I'm not going to go into detail too much on the actual installation process, because really I don't need to. Pretty much just follow the instructions. They tell you to clean down the neck, make sure there's no crap on there, let it dry out, and then you literally peel off each one. They're just stickers. You lay them down, just eyeball it, and that is basically it. I'm not the most technical person, so as I said, I'm just kind of gauging it, and to me, it looks flawless. Again, if you're a very precise person, maybe take a bit more time, do some maths or whatever you need to do and get it perfect, but I literally just laid them down. They're just stickers, bro, like that's all it is. As I said, they are specifically cut to my guitar's measurements, and to be honest, after I laid the first 5 frets, I was like, this is bang on. As I started moving up the fretboards, there were a few that gave me a bit of trouble. I had to like lay a couple of times to get it perfect, and even now there's somewhere like the wood isn't, like you can see a bit of it kind of sticking through, but again, I don't care that much. Like you need to have the guitar up to your face like this to know that there's like a little bit of like juju going on. Like you really can't tell, and for like 20 quid, I mean, come on, like I'm not expecting accurate precision, but I'm not making excuses and trying to downplay it. Like this actually looks phenomenal. I'm just saying that there are steps you can take to make it even more perfect, and I didn't take those, and it still looks like the coolest guitar I've ever seen in my life. So as I mentioned, on top of the Sistine Chapel design, I also got a white perloid to go on my acoustic, and it just did not look good. I just wasn't vibing it. To be honest, like I really thought it would look cool in my head and just as something different, but it just didn't go. But massive shout out to Neck Illusions. Again, I'm not sponsored by them at all. They didn't give me anything like for free, but they kind of did. I only ordered 2, but I ended up getting 4 in the package. Whether it's just a goodwill gesture or because like COVID-19 is going on and everything's crazy and they just felt like being nice. Also, I low-key think it's because they knew that why is this guy putting a white perloid design on an acoustic guitar? That's gonna look disgusting. But luckily they gave me some spares, and I ended up using this, it's like a wooden effect with vines on it, which, to be honest, if you showed it to me on paper, I really would not be into. I don't really like floral necks or like viney necks. It's a bit too like teen rocker, like camp rock kind of vibe to me. But I kind of like visualized it. I was like, do you know what? Like, that's actually gonna look kind of cool. And they're very subtle. You can barely see the vines, but when you do see them, it's like, it's cool. So once I put that on my acoustic, I was so gassed because I was like, I'm borrowing my girlfriend's white PRS at the moment, and a white PRS with a white pearloid neck. It's like, I just stuck it next to it and I was like, that's gonna look so good. So I literally laid it all out, was about to get it prepped, and I realized the PRS's neck is way longer. I was like 5 frets short, so I was like, oh no. But I will probably end up getting a cut for that in the future. You know what it's like anytime, you know, there's a new product or a new gimmick out, like you don't want to spend like too much money, even though I was like fully prepared to. But now that I've ordered from Neck Illusions and I know they're sick, there's so much stuff I want in there. As I said, you can get custom designs, and I love doing artwork and design tech, so I'm probably gonna end up doing something maybe like a Louis Vuitton or like Gucci, something very me, very extra. But for right now, I am so gassed on this, especially my Duosonic. I've had it for just under 2 years now, so it was due a little makeover, a little touch up, and I was already in love with it, and now it has gone to the next level. Thanks for watching this video. If you're subscribed to me, then you know this isn't the sort of video that I usually do. So if you enjoyed it, let me know. Let me know what you think of the guitar, if you think it's maybe too much. Either way, I don't care because I think it looks amazing. But let me know anyway. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll leave the link to everything below so you can check out Neck Illusions, and all my social media and stuff will be below as well. Thank you. Too sweet. Bye.